Welcome to the Idea Show. In this edition, we'll be talking about metal works in progress. And there's a lot of work in progress. Virtual reality work, to be more precise. Now, virtual reality is all the rage and is going to be a real game changer. Not only for the movie and gaming industry, but especially for brands. Brands that want to interact with consumers in a new way. Now, more and more companies are entering the market, and the amount of VR solutions is increasing, from super simple to incredibly complex. With me today is Sarah. Hi, Sarah. And we're going to have a look at some of the VR solutions on the market. Google Cardboard. Literally made from cardboard. All you need to do is slot in your smartphone, open the Cardboard app, and you'll be having a VR experience for a few bucks. Zeiss VR1 is one for all and compatible with a range of smartphones, both Android and iOS. Slot in your phone and dive into a virtual reality. Now, Samsung was one of the first to launch a VR headset, the Samsung Gear VR Innovator Edition, which works with the Samsung Note handset. Watch movies on the moon or go skydiving. And it's now also available with the new Samsung Galaxy S6. And of course, the one headset that has started all, Oculus Rift. Hook it up to a hardcore gaming computing rig and immerse yourself in a virtual reality. Now, with the exception of Oculus, all headsets are for mobile use with smartphones powering the experience. It's quite impressive what these little devices can do. Now, here at Metalworks, Maxus R&D department, we're always busy looking what change means in practice, and virtual reality is the best example for that. Over the past weeks, Sarah, our Android developer, has worked on a project that will help us further virtual reality. So, Sarah, why don't you tell us a bit more about the possibilities of virtual reality technology?
Virtual reality is awesome. So it allows you to be transported to a different location anywhere in the world or out of this world. The best thing is that you don't even have to move there physically. The possibilities are endless, really.
Wow, that sounds pretty cool. So how realistic are these experiences?
For now, most VR solutions are pretty good, even though you can still notice that you are looking at a screen. But that is not the problematic part. For a full immersion experience, we need to involve all senses, including sense and being able to interact with objects. People still feel a bit lost when they are wearing the VR headsets, especially for those which work on mobile devices, which is the majority of VR solutions.
Okay, that makes sense. But from what I understand, you're about to change exactly that.
That's right. So here at Metalworks, we have been doing a lot of research on that, and I had a chance to work on a mobile app which works with the Google Cardboard VR viewer. So it's more than just a VR experience. It allows you to see as well as control your hands in the virtual world, which helps you to anchor and orientate yourself.
Okay, pretty cool. So what exactly makes this project so special?
Most VR experiences on the market now, they do not allow you to see and move your hands in the virtual world. So this almost makes you feel like a bodiless head floating in space. And now with a special sensor, we can actually overlay the user's hands into the virtual world. In addition, our virtual scenes are based on footage of real-world locations, making the whole experience much more enjoyable.
Oh, okay, that's, again, pretty cool. Here at Metalworks, we're of course all about technology. So what exactly was the technology that you used for this project?
I found that the best solution for this project is to use an infrared camera, which is integrated into the Leap motion controller.
So what exactly is an infrared camera, a Leap motion controller?
Okay, so an infrared camera is basically a normal camera which uses infrared light instead of visible light. As we are interested in a depth image of the scene, we need to illuminate it with infrared lights in order to capture the infrared image. From this image, we can then identify objects such as hands, as well as measure the distance from the camera. The good news here is that there is already a sensor out there that does this, the Leap motion controller. And luckily for us, they recently started supporting Android phones, so we don't have to build our own sensor from scratch.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So how did you adapt this for mobile then?
After some trial and error, we decided to use the Unity game engine, which can create an Android app. So we chose this because it already has existing plugins with Google Cardboard, which tracks the user's head movements, as well as Leap Motion, which tracks the user's hand movements. From there, it was just a matter of mapping the video frame, onto a sphere with a camera in the center of the sphere.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So, I mean, we've talked a lot about it. Now let's have a look at what this actually looks like. So now, looking at the example, we see that the hands, they look almost like mittens. Why is that?
So we did try making the hands look more realistic at first. However, because the virtual hands, they look too human-like, but not quite, it produced an uncomfortable feeling in the user. This is known as the uncanny valley, where the user feels something is creepy because it looks almost human-like, but not quite. Your brain knows that there is something wrong, but it can't figure out just what it is. So since it's not possible to make the hand models look even more realistic, we decided to go the opposite route, which is to make them look less realistic.
Oh, okay. That's pretty interesting. So are there like any limitations here?
Definitely. So we have two major restrictions when it comes to VR on mobile. The first is that mobile phones have a very limited amount of memory. For a normal HD video, there is only one camera which captures what is in front of you. For a 360 video, you have multiple cameras which captures what is in front of you, to the left, right, up, down, and even back of you. So each 360 video frame is now a few times bigger than a normal video, and we have to dynamically load and unload the video frame so that only a few seconds worth of it is stored in memory at any one time. And then this leads to the second problem, the processing power of the phone. The phone has to load and unload the frames, track and display the user's hand, as well as track at the movement of the user's head and change to a different part of the scene. All this has to be done around 30 times a second.
Oh, wow. But yeah, you still managed to do it, and that's quite impressive. So what will be the next steps?
So something that I would really like to see is the integration with smell, which is one of our most powerful senses. Imagine being in a virtual lavender field, where you can not only see the flowers, but smell their fragrance as well. Now that would be truly awesome.
That's pretty cool. So, as Sarah said it before, the possibilities with virtual reality are endless. And we're sure that we can tell your brand story with virtual reality experiences. Now, get in touch with us, and we'd be more than happy to help you lean into change. Email us at metaworks@maxusglobal.com. Visit our homepage, metaworks.maxusglobal.com, and we'll get in touch with us. See you next time.